to face, I still saw it with a positive attitude, even though my transition wasn't as difficult. And this was due to continuing school at the same school with the same group of people I had known since kindergarten. With people I got used to seeing daily, even though some had moved to different schools, but more than 80% had remained. During my middle school time, I was introduced to a beautiful program called Breakthrough Houston by both my English and history teachers, who believed in me and saw potential of a possible career path in education later on. Often seen as less with a written life cycle of getting stuck alongside my low-income, first-generation, and Hispanic community. Breakthrough gave me the opportunity by accepting me into the program. Breakthrough is an educational program for low-income students to have a support system in their education career. At first, I felt out of place, but soon realized I was meant to be there with the peers I was with. That soon became family. Even though their life stages in history were more fortunate than mine, they helped me shape me into the person I am today. Breakthrough continued to be a greater help later on, and this is when I encountered my first big challenge, high school. When it came time to apply to high school, at this time in my life when I was 14 years old, confused on how to turn to for help. I wish I could have turned to my parents for help, even though they did try to help, but the most schooling they had done up to this point was middle school. In milestone I was about to reach at this time period. I was getting ready to apply to high school without any source of guidance, but I didn't know how to start because I didn't have the fortune of having my parents holding my hand, guiding me through the whole process. I had to seek for help where I knew most, and this was Breakthrough Houston. This is when they came in and guided me through the whole process, from applying, brainstorming possible career paths, discovering preferences from regular schools, early colleges, big schools, small schools, large student-to-teacher ratio, and vice versa. This is when I decided I wanted to attend another college school, even with all the possible problems that I could encounter with this decision, from the lack of resources for those of low income and first generation just like me. I would not be standing here today if I wasn't guided through the transitions from middle school to high school by Breakthrough Houston. I was able to learn and adapt to a completely new environment with completely new people. Now I'm a senior in high school, at 18 years old, getting ready to attend university in the fall. And I am expected to know how to transition from high school to university. But not only that, be successful in it. But how? With the lack of resources, once again I had to seek for a solution. By applying to vocational programs such as Emerge, who are helping me through my journey. But what about the other students? Everyone should be provided with these resources. Why isn't it the first time I had some sort of guidance provided in my educational career wasn't until my junior year of high school? Why isn't this resource provided for all educational transitional periods, when all transitions are difficult? I can testify my transition were not only difficult for me, but as well as for others. I can testify this because this year, my senior year, I was given the opportunity to lead advisory, a group of 20 plus students alongside 4 other seniors. And a particular group of students stood out to me the most, the freshman group. The freshman group who everyone seems to give up on due to their behavior and actions, what all they're trying to do is be liked by others to better adapt. I took the time to have one-on-one conversations and answer any possible questions, remind them that I am here whenever they need any assistance, or whenever they just need to rant about anything. I was able to help the behavior issues in my advisory while helping create a strong bond with everyone in the group, even those that were considered problem kids. Today I can say I'm grateful for them and I love them deeply. They were just students crying for help, wanting to be noticed, but no one seemed to care. They act this way because they did not have any support or guidance during the transitional periods from middle school to high school. More programs like Advisory, Emerge, Breakthrough Houston should be in place and practice in the education system to better support these students during the transitional periods. But until then, if you take anything from this talk today, let it be the idea of seeking for help. Don't be scared to reach out because there is resources out there. Just look for them. Until progress is made in the education system to hopefully have these resources just be given and more commonly talked about continuing the unexpected fight of fighting towards educational equity and access to excellent opportunities for everyone. No matter what you're passionate about or what your background is, do not let it stop you from expressing leadership, curiosity, and grit. Thank you.